How do you want to spend the rest of your life? Living your whole life in the same place, speaking with the same people, and eating the same type of food? Or occasionally travel to new places to see unbelievable attractions, to encounter new experiences, meeting new people and experience different cultures? The choice is yours. But remember, we live only once and won't get a second chance to see this fantastic world. So, make the bucket list of places to travel today itself. Here the list of 100 most beautiful places to visit before you die. Number 100. Meteora Monasteries, Thessaly, Greece. 6 amazing monasteries built on giant rocks which are composed of conglomerate and sandstone. These rock pillars are aged over 60 million years and rise to 400 meters in height. The Greek word meteora means suspended in air. Originally 24 monasteries were built here by the monks, between 14th and 16th century. But only 6 of them have survived through the time. Until the 18th century, Meteora monasteries served as a center of art and scholarship. Holy Monastery of Great Meteoron, Holy Monastery of Varlaam, Holy Monastery of Rusanu, Holy Monastery of St. Nicholas Onoposis, Holy Monastery of St. Stephen and Holy Monastery of Trinity are the existing Meteora monasteries. Today, Meteora is a popular rock climbing site and a World Heritage Site. Beautiful hills and river valleys also surround it. Number 99. Lake District, England, United Kingdom. The Lake District is a beautiful mountainous region located in northwest England. Designated as a national park in 1959. At 885 square miles of area, it is the largest national park in England. Lake District is known for its beautiful lakes, mountains, and forests. With more than 15 million annual visitors, it is the most visited national park in the United Kingdom. Lake District is home to many archaeological and historical sites. The deepest lake and highest mountain also located in the Lake District. Apart from the breathtaking view of valleys, mountains, and lakes, you can enjoy cycling, walking, and boating. Number 98. Batu Caves, Selangor, Malaysia. It comprises 3 large caves and many small caves and locates just 11 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur on a limestone hill. The Batu Caves discovered back in 1859. Today, it is one of the main tourist attractions in Malaysia. The biggest cave is known as Temple Cave, home to many Hindu shrines. The remaining 2 main caves serve as museum and art gallery that consist many Hindu statues and paintings. Visitors have to climb 272 steps to reach the Temple Cave. The 42.7 meters high Lord Murugan statue situated at the foot of Batu Cave is the second tallest statue of a Hindu deity in the world. Number 97. Dark Hedges, Northern Ireland. The Dark Hedges is a magical tree tunnel along Briga Road in Northern Ireland. It is indeed a photographer's paradise. In low light conditions, Dark Hedges look stunning. This beautiful site is also famous among international tourists. The breathtaking Dark Hedges featured on the favorite TV series Game of Thrones. The Stuart family planted these beech trees in the 18th century. Number 96. Sagano Bamboo Forest, Kyoto, Japan. One of the most photographed and beautiful natural site in Kyoto, located in the district of Arashiyama. It covers an area of 6.17 square miles. When the wind blows, the entire forest will fill with the magical music of nature. Sagano Bamboo Forest also featured on the list of 100 soundscapes of Japan by the Ministry of Environment. There are well-maintained paths throughout the site. Tenryo Temple, one of the main temples of Kyoto, also located near the Sagano Bamboo Forest. It was built back in 1339 by Shogun Ashikaga Keiji. Number 95. Huacachina, Ica, Peru. Huacachina is an amazing oasis town nestled in the desert of southern Peru. This breathtaking oasis has a natural pool at the center and surrounded by the towering dunes. Huacashina is also famous as the Oasis of America. Around the lake, there are many resorts and restaurants. Huacashina has a population around 100. Tourism is the main income source of this small oasis town. Number 94. Ixtal Cenote, Yucatan, Mexico. It is a deep natural pit with crystal clear blue water, located within the Eco-Archaeological Park in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. Ixtal Cenote is one of best natural pools in the world. It is 60 meters wide, and the depth exceeds 35 meters. There is a ladder along the limestone wall to access the pool, formed by the collapsing of a cave. Mayans used this for centuries for relaxation and ritual services. Truly a great site for swimming and diving. The surrounding areas are also worth seeing. Number 93. Sutherland Falls, Southwest New Zealand. The gorgeous, 580 meters high Sutherland Falls is one of the tallest and mightiest waterfalls in New Zealand. It locates in the Fiordland National Park in southwest New Zealand. Its location deep in the wild that make it so famous among international tourists. Sutherland Falls has 3 different leaps during its descent. December to February is the best time to visit the Sutherland Falls as this site has long hours of daylight at that time. Number 92. Laguna Verde, Altiplano, Bolivia. A surreal-looking lake with beautiful bluish-green water. It locates in the Altiplano region of Bolivia, at an altitude of 4,200 meters. A 19,555 feet high Licancabra volcano and towering mountains surround it. The site is also known for the fantastic landscape. You can see the reflection of Licancabra volcano when the waters become still. A great place for trekking, hiking and climbing. Number 91. Tiger's Nest Monastery, Paro Valley, Bhutan. A prominent Buddhist monastery that perched on 3,000 meters high granite cliff in the Paro Valley of Bhutan. Tiger's Nest Monastery is famous as Paro Take Tsang. It was built back in 1692 on the exact location where the Guru Padmasambhava meditated. Hiking the trail through the beautiful pine forest will be an unforgettable experience for you. The Paro Take Tsang Monastery consists of 4 temples and several other rooms. The staircases interconnect all sections of the monastery. From the balconies of this monastery, you can enjoy a stunning view of majestic mountains and green valleys. Number 90. Verdun Gorge, southeastern France. The Verdun Gorge in southeastern France considered as the most beautiful canyon of Europe. It was formed by Verdun River over thousands of years ago. This majestic canyon is 62 kilometers long and 300 meters deep. The turquoise green water of the Verdun River is one of the main attractions of this site. The flow of such strikingly colored river through the gigantic Verdun Canyon exhibit unbelievable scenery for the visitors. Can enjoy many tourist activities including kayaking, canyoning, water skiing, and sailing. Number 89. Socotra Island, Yemen. Being home to some of the weird-looking plants, Socotra Island is truly the most alien-looking place on Earth. The umbrella-shaped dragon blood tree is the most distinctive plant of this island. 1/3 of 825 rare plants of Socotra Island found nowhere else on Earth. The mountains of this island rises more than 1,500 meters. The tourist can take a wide range of treks here. With white sands and crystal clear, turquoise waters, the Schwab Beach in Socotra Island is among the most beautiful beaches in the world. Number 88. St. Lucia. One of the most beautiful tropical Caribbean island which is known for its natural beauty and historical importance. The volcanic plugs are the most amazing sights in St. Lucia. There are 2 main volcanic plugs where hiking is allowed. The trail and view from the top of these volcanic plugs are just breathtaking. The rocky pigeon islet of St. Lucia is known for hiking and snorkeling. This islet is also home to several historical sites of St. Lucia. The Marigid Bay of St. Lucia is one of the most beautiful bays in the world. Because there are beautiful corals, crystal clear water, clean shore and swaying palm trees. To enjoy the real beauty of Marigid Bay, you have to climb to the top point of the island. Number 87. Keukenhof, Lis, Netherlands. One of the largest and most beautiful gardens in the world, located in the Lis town in the Netherlands. This spectacular garden situated in a land of 32 hectares, and it is home to 7 million flowering plants. Considering the beauty and size, the Keukenhof recognized as the Garden of Europe. Keukenhof Garden opens only between March and May. There are a 9.3-mile-long walking path and boat service to enjoy the beauty of this garden. Can enjoy the largest lily show, and millions of tulip in full bloom during show time. Each year, Keukenhof Garden brings a new theme. Number 86. Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands is an archipelago located in the Middle Atlantic Ocean. It composed of 18 different islands connected by ferries. It is known for having a vast area of unspoiled mountainous regions. The coastline of Faroe Islands stretches over 687 miles. No point on these islands is far than 3 miles from the ocean. The Faroe Islands have majestic fjords and cliffs on its coasts. It is also home to beautiful green valleys and forests. The Faroe Islands are among the places with cleanest waters. Thus, it can provide an unforgettable subsea experience for the visitors. In addition to the natural attraction, the beautiful villages of wooden houses in the Faroe Islands will leave you breathless. Number 85. Perito Moreno Glacier, Santa Cruz Province, Argentina. Probably the most amazing glaciers in the world. One of the main attractions of Los Glaciers National Park in Crux Province of Argentina. This glacier is 18 miles long, 3 miles wide and 550 feet deep. Can enjoy the view of this magnificent glacier by taking a boat ride on Argentino Lake. A helicopter ride will bring a completely different view of Perito Moreno from another perspective. If you visit the Perito Moreno in summer, you can see the falling of glacier blocks into the Argentino Lake. Number 84. Freudenberg, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. Situated in the North Rhine-Westphalia of Germany, the Freudenberg is one of the most beautiful villages in Europe. This small village measures only 35.90 square miles. The setting of wooden houses on the scenic mountain landscape will make a feeling that it is taken out of a fairy tale. Almost all houses in Freudenberg are equal in size and have the same pattern. This area is also best for hiking, swimming, fishing and horseback riding. Number 83. Tasiilaq, East Greenland. Located on the bank of the King Oscar Harbor, the Tasiilaq is undoubtedly the most beautiful town in Greenland. The unique location of Tasiilaq Island makes it special compared to other tourist attractions. It is situated on a deep fjord and surrounded by snow-capped mountains. There is a beautiful flower valley near the Tasiilaq town that features many unique species of flowers. The picturesque wooden houses are another great attraction of Tasiilaq town. They look stunning in the snow-covered mountainous region. A boat ride on this site will bring you an amazing view of glaciers and huge icebergs. Number 82. Neelam Valley, Pakistan. A picturesque, bow-shaped valley located in the Azad Kashmir of Pakistan. It is situated at an altitude of 2,000 feet and has a total length of 150 miles. The Neelam River forms this beautiful valley. Surrounded by the snow-capped peaks, this amazing valley features forested hills, great varieties of flowering plants, enchanting streams, and waterfalls. Number 81. Lofoten, Norway. A group of scenic islands in the northern part of Norway. consist of 4 main islands called Oostvaargooi, Westvaargooi, Vlakstadoi and Mosknesoi, and many smaller islands. Despite being located in the Arctic Circle, the Lofoten archipelago has pleasant mild weather due to the circulation of the Gulf Stream. Majestic fjords dominate the coastline of Lofoten Islands. It is one of the best locations to see the northern light. In summer, the midnight sun will be visible in the Lofoten. Lofoten is also home to abundant marine life, a great place in Norway to watch the killer whales. Hiking, climbing, whale safari and diving are popular tourist activities in Lofoten. Number 80. Matterhorn, Switzerland-Italy border. Perhaps the most photographed mountain in the world, situated on the border between Switzerland and Italy. The 4,478.12 meters high, pyramid-shaped Matterhorn is one of the tallest and most beautiful mountains in the Alps. Matterhorn is accessible from Zermatt of Switzerland and Brule Cervinia of Italy. The 4 faces of the Matterhorn mountain are steep, and avalanches are also very frequent here. So the ascent of Matterhorn can only be achieved by expert mountaineers. The first ascent made in 1865. There is a cable car station at an altitude of 3,820 meters above sea level. It is the highest cable car station in Europe. A ride on cable car here will bring you an unbelievable view of the Matterhorn and surrounding places. Number 79. Rice Terraces of Vietnam. No trip to Vietnam would be complete without a visit to the spectacular rice terraces of the country. You can also visit the most beautiful rice terraces of Vietnam in the hilly terrains of the northwestern mountainous region. It is a surreal scenery in the stunning mountainous region. In addition to the yield of crops, these rice terraces are a major attraction of Vietnam among international tourists. Number 78. Beachy Head, England, United Kingdom. The 530 feet high Beachy Head in Eastbourne town of England is the highest chalk sea cliff in the United Kingdom. Located on the eastern part of the famous Seven Sisters, a series of spectacular chalk cliffs. The view of the cliff, sea, and sunset here are also just stunning. There is a 43 meters high, red and white striped lighthouse at the foot of the cliff. It featured on many TV programs. Number 77. Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is the southernmost city of the African continent. This amazing city has beautiful beaches, majestic mountains, spectacular gardens, and harbors. Cape Town is home to famous Cape of Good Hope. From this site, you can enjoy a fantastic glimpse of where the Indian Ocean meets the Atlantic Ocean. The 1,084 meters high flat-top Table Mountain is the most famous landmark and a significant tourist attraction of Cape Town City. You can hike or use cable car service to reach the top of this mountain, from where you will get an incredible panoramic view of the town. Cape Town has also got a pleasant, Mediterranean climate throughout the year. Visit Robben Island on the west of the coast of the Cape Town, where the famous leader Nelson Mandela imprisoned for 27 years. The Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden in Cape Town is among the most magnificent botanical gardens in the world. It is home to many rare African plants. Number 76. Easter Island, Peru. One of the most isolated, inhabited island on southeastern Pacific Ocean. Easter Island is famous for its long row of monumental statues called moai. These mysterious monuments created by Rapa Nui people carved out of the volcanic rock. An average moai statue weighs around 270 tons. This is a largely deforested island but has vast grasslands. It is also home to 324 meters high, extinct Ranokau volcano. From Easter Island, you will get a 360-degree view of the Pacific Ocean. A great place for surfing, diving and snorkeling. Number 75. Tulip Fields of Netherlands. The vast fields of tulips are one of the major attractions in the Netherlands. Throughout the spring, these fields display millions of tulips in bloom. The weather and type of soil in Netherlands are suited well for growing of tulips. Most of the tulip fields in the Netherlands concentrated in the Noordoostpolder municipality in the Flevoland province of the country. The Keukenhof Garden in List Town is also a well-known tulip growing area. It is one of the largest gardens in the world. The Aalsmeer Flower Auction in Netherlands, the largest flower auction in the world, displays different varieties of tulips. Number 74. Maranhenses National Park, Maranhão, Brazil. Maranhenses National Park in Brazil combines miles and miles of dunes and lagoons. Undoubtedly it is one of the most beautiful places in South America. May to September is the best time to visit the Maranhenses National Park. During this period, the lagoon becomes full. You can also swim in the bay that time as the temperature is not so hot. Trekking in Maranhenses can also be challenging but worth seeing. The lagoon begins to dry by the start of October. In summer the extreme temperature makes it difficult to visit the dunes. Number 73. Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands. Providenciales is one of most beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands in the Caribbean. Providenciales is home to pristine beaches, miles of coral reefs and luxury resorts. Conditions are well suited for snorkeling and diving. The scenic Chalk Sound Natural Lagoon is also an excellent attraction of Providenciales. It contains hundreds of small rocky islands in crystal clear blue water. The beautiful Long Bay Beach in Providenciales is the best spot for kite surfing in the Caribbean. Number 72. Mount Rushmore National Park, South Dakota, United States. A spectacular sculpture carved into the granite face of Mount Rushmore in the Black Hills in the South Dakota. It depicts faces of 4 influential American presidents, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The faces on the Mount Rushmore have a height of a 6-story building. The eyes of each president are 11 feet wide, and the nose is 20 feet long. The construction of this monument started in 1927, and it took another 14 years for the completion. Number 71. Neuschwanstein Castle, Bavaria, Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle is a fantastic fairy tale castle situated on the high hills of southern Bavaria in Germany. It is one of the most visited castles in Europe. King Ludwig II commissioned Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle was the inspiration behind the Sleeping Beauty castles in the Disneyland parks. This castle also includes more than 200 highly decorated rooms. From the balcony of Neuschwanstein Castle, you can enjoy an amazing view of Alpsee Lake in Bavaria. Number 70. Monument Valley, Arizona-Utah border. Monument Valley is a stunning landscape in southern border of Utah. It is flat land that contains iconic sandstone buttes. Monument Valley is one of the most photographed places in the world. The pinnacles of sandstone rocks of Monument Valley stand at the height of 400 to 1,000 meters. The entire landscape has a striking red color which results from the weathered siltstone in the site. You can drive through a 17-mile-long dirt road to reach the Monument Valley. Bikes are not allowed on this road. There is also hot balloon rides to enjoy the beauty of this amazing landscape from a different perspective. Number 69. Dominican Republic. A beautiful, mountainous island in the Caribbean. It is an excellent destination for almost all type of tourists as the island has beautiful beaches, high mountains, top restaurants, and great music. The Dominican Republic has nearly perfect weather with fewer temperature variations. The island has 250 miles of coastline with aquamarine waters. The capital city, Santo Domingo, is one of earliest European settlements in the Caribbean. This city has impressive monasteries, museums, and clean, cobblestone streets. The Dominican Republic is also a paradise for music and dance lovers. Merengue is the most popular form of music of this island, a great fusion of European and African musical elements. Number 68. Geiranger Fjord, Møre-og-Romsdal County, Norway. It is a favorite tourist spot and the most beautiful fjord of Norway. Surrounded by steep, snow-capped mountains, the Geiranger Fjord offers a unique, astonishing view of nature. This site includes lush, green areas and beautiful waterfalls. It is one of the best hiking sites in Norway with a wide variety of trails. From the top of the peaks, you can enjoy a stunning view of the Geiranger Fjord. Take a cruise or kayaking to get a closer view of this amazing fjord. It also can be an unforgettable experience for you. Number 67. Tikal, Northern Guatemala. Tikal is the ruins of an ancient Mayan city that inhabited from 6th century B.C. to 10th century AD. It locates within the rainforest of northern Guatemala. It is a part of Tikal National Park that comprises an area of 224.4 square miles. Considering its archaeological and ecological value, UNESCO designated the Tikal as a World Heritage Site in 1979. This site includes remains of royal palaces, temples, shrines, residences, plazas, ball courts, and ceremonial sites. The ceremonial area of Tikal contains nearly 200 stone monuments. 6 large pyramids labeled as Pyramid I6 are the most important surviving in Tikal. The 65 meters high Temple of the Two-Headed Serpents is the tallest structure in Tikal. Number 66. Copenhagen, Denmark. The Danish capital is one of the greenest cities in the world. Instead of cars, almost half inhabitants of this city use bicycles to reach office or home. Copenhagen is also famous for effective recycling and composting. The city also has a mission to become carbon neutral by 2025. Copenhagen is one of the happiest and cleanest cities in the world. The local people are amicable. The harbor and canals of Copenhagen are very clean. The canal tour can be a great experience and the best way to explore this beautiful city. The Danish design and fashion are renowned worldwide. The Tivoli Gardens is a don't-miss attraction in Copenhagen. Opened back in 1843, it is the second oldest amusement park in the world. This park is known for its magical rides, performing arts, exotic architecture and beautiful gardens. It is a great city for nightlife with many concerts, parties, cocktail bars and top restaurants. Number 65. Stone Forest, Yunnan Province, China. It is an incredible set of giant limestone pillars located in the Yunnan Province of China. It is also known as Shilin. The Shilin Stone Forest covers a vast area of 180 square miles. In addition to large and small stone forests, this site also includes river caves, natural bridges, and waterfalls. The stone forest was formed more than 270 million years ago by the erosion. Here you can find giant limestone formations in various shapes including humans, animals, plants, flowers and trees. Number 64. Westminster Palace, England, United Kingdom. One of the most iconic buildings in London, situated alongside the Thames River in Westminster. Palace of Westminster is also known as Houses of Parliament. It is the meeting place of Britain's Member of Parliament. The Westminster Palace was home to English kings and queens from the 11th century to the 16th century. This palace covers 8 acres of land and has 3 main towers. The 316 feet high, huge clock tower at the northeastern side of Westminster Palace is known as Big Ben. It is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. This palace contains more than 1,000 rooms, 100 staircases, and 3 miles of corridor. Number 63. Arches National Park, Eastern Utah. In 119.8 square miles of area, the Arches National Park contains more than 2,000 natural arches. The 20-meter-tall Delicate is the most popular natural arch of Arches National Park. It featured on postage stamps. It is also the most photographed arch in the park. Hike along the beautiful trails or drive along the main road of Arches National Park to get a closer view of the arches. The view of the night sky and sunset at the Arches National Park will leave you breathless. Number 62. Sydney, Australia. Sydney is renowned worldwide for its quality of life and attractions. It's a land of beautiful beaches, fabulous museums and galleries, opera, parks, delicious food, and a better public transport system. Sydney Opera House is the architectural icon and the most prominent attraction of the city. It is famous for its shell-shaped sails roofs and looks stunning from all sides. Every year Sydney Opera House hosts more than 1,500 performances. Sydney is a city of beautiful beaches. So you can enjoy sailing, surfing, boating, and diving. Bondi Beach and Manly Beaches are the most beautiful beaches of Sydney. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is as famous as the Opera House. The 3770 feet long bridge has 8 road lines. Climbing is allowed here, will bring a stunning panoramic view of the city. The Sydney Harbour is one of the most beautiful harbours in the world. A great place for sightseeing, to drink and eat. The ferry trip is a don't-miss activities at this harbour. Number 61. Giant's Causeway, Antrim, Northern Ireland. Giant's Causeway is a stunning site where around 40,000 interlocking black basalt columns situated along the northeast coast of County Antrim in Northern Ireland. About 60 million years ago, this dramatic site formed as the result of a volcanic eruption. Most of the columns at the sites are hexagonal. Some columns have 7 or 8 sides. Giant's Causeway is also an excellent place to watch seabirds such as cormorants, petrels and razorbills. Number 60. Blue Lagoon, Iceland. One of the best geothermal spas and a well-known attraction of Iceland. It locates in the Reykjanes Peninsula of southwestern Iceland. Blue Lagoon is not a natural pool. It feeds by the output water from the nearby thermal power plant. The Blue Lagoon holds about 6 million liters of geothermal water. This mineral-rich water also has the power to heal many skin problems. The waters of Blue Lagoon has brilliant milky blue color due to the presence of minerals. Number 59. Amsterdam, Netherlands. A great city of vibrant nightlife, magnificent historical monuments, stunning architecture and world-famous museums. It is one of the greenest and happiest cities in the world. Amsterdam has more than 6,000 historical sites. Anne Frank Museum, Concertgebouw Hall, Museumplein and Ziegodome are the most famous historical sites in Amsterdam. This fantastic city has more than 100 kilometers of canals dug back in the 17th century. There are about 90 islands and also more than 1,600 bridges. The canal cruise is the most popular tourist activity in Amsterdam. There are around 200 boats to take you out for a fantastic ride around the city. Home to only floating flower market in the world. The flower stalls usually displayed on boats. You can find a wide variety of tulips and geranium flowers here. Number 58. California, United States. Perhaps the most beautiful state in the United States. The holy land of beautiful beaches, famous national parks, rugged mountains and spectacular lakes. California has 840 miles long beautiful coastline. The Highway 1 or California State Route 1 goes alongside this scenic coastline. A ride along this route will bring a breathtaking view of the Pacific Ocean. Throughout the year, California has a pleasant sunny climate. It is also home to many world-famous national parks including Death Valley, Yosemite, Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park, Joshua Tree National Park and Redwood National Park. The San Francisco City of California is one of greenest cities in the world. They also have a mission to make the city carbon neutral by 2020. The world-famous attractions like Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood and Golden Gate Bridge are also located in the California state. Number 57. Serengeti, Tanzania. Witness millions of migrating wildebeest accompanied by hundreds of thousands of zebras. It is the most massive terrestrial mammal migration in the world. The most impressive stage of migration in Serengeti can be witnessed between May and June. Serengeti National Park spread across a vast area of 5,700 square miles with fantastic diversity of wildlife. It is the most popular safari destination in Africa. It is home to 500 different species of birds, rare species of cheetahs and lizards, and many large mammal species. You can witness stunning sunsets over the plains of this national park. Number 56. Li River, Guangxi, China. No visit to China becomes complete without Li River cruise. It is a 52-mile-long cruise from Guilin to Yangshao. Unquestionably, it is one of the top watery wonders of the world. Trip showcases many attractions including spectacular cone-shaped peaks, rolling hills, bamboo groves, caves, gorgeous valleys, and beautiful villages. The Li River is featured in many paintings, poems and other artworks. July to October is the best time to visit the Li River. During this period, you can enjoy a pleasant sunny weather. Number 55. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This marvelous city is home to world-famous Christ the Redeemer statue, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Probably the beach city in South America. The shoreline of the town stretches over 25 miles. The Copacabana beach is the most famous beach in Rio de Janeiro. The New Year event at this beach is very memorable, and it attracts millions of visitors. World's largest urban forest, the Tijuca Forest is located within Tijuca National Park of Rio de Janeiro. The Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio de Janeiro is one of the best rock climbing destinations in the world. There is also cable car services to reach the summit of this 1955 feet high mountain. From the top, you can enjoy a breathtaking view of Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro Carnival is the biggest carnival in the world. This 4-day carnival held 40 days before Easter every year. The samba dance, the famous Brazilian dance, is the main attraction of this festival. Number 54. Novajo Beach, Zakynthos Island, Greece. With golden sands and clear blue waters, the Novajo Beach is one of most beautiful Greek beaches that located in the Zakynthos Island. This stunning beach can be reached only by boats. There is a wreck of a ship called Panagiotis at this beach. It is said to be a smuggler's ship. Thus, this beach also called Shipwreck Beach or Smuggler's Cove. The stunningly beautiful Novajo Beach is also one of the most photographed places in Greece. In addition to the beautiful beaches, the island of Zakynthos is also known for its amazing underwater caves. Number 53. Lake Manasarovar, Tibet. One of the most beautiful and holiest lakes in the world. Located in western Tibet at an altitude of 4,590 meters above sea level. It is an excellent attraction during your visit to sacred Mount Kailash, which is only at 29.57 miles from Lake Manasarovar. The Lake Manasarovar is relatively round in shape and covers an area of 123.5 square miles. The view of this lake in the backdrop of Mount Kailash is merely stunning. The waters of Lake Manasarovar are deep green at the center and blue at the shores. You can even see the mirror-like reflection of the surrounding peaks as the waters of this lake is so bright and calm. In addition to the breathtaking view of surrounding Himalayan peaks, a dip in the holy waters of Lake Manasarovar will be an unforgettable experience for you. Number 52. Bali, Indonesia. The most popular and beautiful island in Indonesia. This tropical island is renowned worldwide for its iconic rice fields, dramatic volcanoes, beautiful beaches, mystical temples, stunning cliffs, and coral reefs. The local people in Bali are one of the friendliest people in the world. Bali is home to many ancient temples. The centuries-old architecture and settings of these temples are just stunning. Also, you can enjoy some fantastic ceremonies and festivals here. The pristine white sand beaches are the main factor that makes Bali as one of the main tourist destinations in Asia. To your surprise, this Indonesian paradise also boasts some fantastic black sand beaches. A land of breathtaking natural attractions including dramatic sea cliffs, tropical forests, volcanoes, sacred caves, rice paddies and spectacular beaches. Number 51. Cinque Terre, Liguria, Italy. It is a stretch of 5 scenic villages at the Italian Riviera coastline. The name Cinque Terre means the five lands. Rio Maggiore, Manarola, Corniglia, Vernazza, and Monterosso are those villages. Definitely one of the most amazing coastal scenery in the world. A network of multicolored houses built on the cliffside by the local people over centuries. From the sea, it looks like a surreal place. There are some of best hiking trails in the world, all 5 villages connected by a beautiful, walking trail along the coast called Santiro Azzurro. This trail will bring the magnificent view of the colorful villages of Cinque Terre and its coastline. There are also ferry services to commute from one community to the other. The beaches in Cinque Terre are calm and beautiful. Will offer a great swimming, snorkeling and diving experience for the visitors. Number 50. Kauai, Hawaii, United States. Kauai is the most beautiful and greenish Hawaiian island. It is one of undeveloped part of Hawaii. Thus, the Kauai offers a calm and quiet environment and many attractions including pristine, white sandy beaches, lush forests, and beautiful mountains. It is one of the best sunset spots in the United States. Kauai has 50 miles long white, sandy beaches which are best for snorkeling, swimming, diving and sunbathing. The 2 miles long Hanalei Bay on the north shore is the largest and most popular beach in Kauai. It's an excellent place for surfing, sailing, bodyboarding, and paddling. The Waimea Canyon located on the western side of the island known as Grand Canyon of the Pacific. This stunning canyon is almost 10 miles long and 900 meters deep. The Koksingel State Park on the northwestern part of Kauai includes scenic cliffs, beautiful wildflowers, forest, endemic Hawaiian birds and 45 miles of hiking trails. Number 49. The Himalayas. The Great Himalayan Range is a paradise for both travelers and adventure seekers by being home to 14 highest mountains in the world. At 8,848 meters, the Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the highest mountain in the world. More than 100 peaks in this range also rise over 7,200 meters. Trekking is the most popular tourist activity in the Himalayan range. The Himalayan range is home to hundreds of rare species of animals. It provides with a stunning view of sunrises and sunsets over snow-capped mountains. You can camp high up in the mountains. In such a place, you would feel real peace and magic of nature. The Himalayan range is one of the best stargazing spots in the world. With less pollution, the sky in the Himalayan range is very clear. Thus, you can see countless stars throughout the night. Number 48. Whitehaven Beach, Whitsunday Island, Australia. Undoubtedly the Whitehaven Beach in Whitsunday Island is the most beautiful beach in Australia. This 4.3-mile-long beach is famous among international tourists for its clear aqua waters and pristine silica sand. The silica sand found in the Whitehaven Beach is a high-purity form of sand. Thus, the perfect mix of pure white-colored sand and blue waters give an incredible look to this beach. The surreal-looking White Haven Beach is the most photographed beach in Australia. There is a beautiful inlet at the northern part of White Haven Beach called Hill Inlet where you can enjoy the magical blending of pure, white sand with aqua waters. Number 47. Bagan, Mandalay, Myanmar. Bagan is among the most impressive archaeological sites in the world. It is also the main tourist attraction in Myanmar. Between 11th and 13th centuries, more than 10,000 Buddhist temples and pagodas built by the kings of Bagan in this site. Some of 2,230 of them remain today. Bagan is a World Heritage Site. Most of remaining temples and pagodas in this place are well preserved. The archaeological site of Bagan covers an area of 26 square miles. Walking is the best way to explore this great archaeological site. There is also a hot balloon service that offers an unbelievable view of Bagan. Number 46. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Galapagos is an archipelago of volcanic islands in the Pacific Ocean. It is one of the most famous wildlife destinations in the world. Galapagos is a unique place where three main ocean currents are converged. Galapagos Islands can be visited year-round. You can find unique flora and fauna, fantastic lava formations, lush green forests, and tropical beaches. As a result of uniqueness and remoteness, the Galapagos is home to a large number of endemic species. The wildlife in the unique islands of Galapagos is extremely tame due to the lack of natural predators. Marine iguana, Galapagos fur seal, Galapagos penguin, flightless cormorant, and Galapagos tortoise are some of the fantastic endemic animals of Galapagos. The Galapagos tortoise is the most famous species of this archipelago. With a length between 4-5 feet and weigh up to 320 kilograms, it is the largest land animal of Galapagos. They have a lifespan over 100 years. Galapagos Island also has a rich history. The famous English naturalist Charles Darwin visited this island in 1835. Many species of Galapagos featured on his book The Origin of Species that published in 1859. Number 45. Madagascar. Madagascar is one of most beautiful islands in the world, located in the Indian Ocean. Amazing biodiversity itself is the main attraction of Madagascar Island. The 70% of 250,000 species of animals and 90% of 14,000 species of plants are found nowhere else in the world. The Toliara Coral Reef, the third largest coral reef in the world, locates in the Madagascar Island. The Avenue of Baobabs in the Manab region of the country is a surreal-looking place in the world. It is a group of strange-looking baobab trees lining the road between Morondava and Belanisarabihina regions. The amazing baobab's tree, also known as the upside-down tree, because without leaves its branches resemble the roots sticking up in the air. The Tsingy di Bamarea in southern Madagascar is the largest nature preserve in the island. The incredibly sharp, needle-shaped limestone formations are the main attraction of this nature preserve. It is indeed one of the most impressive geological formations in the world. Madagascar is also home to a number of beautiful beaches that are perfect for diving and snorkeling. Number 44. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The fastest-growing desert city in the world. It is indeed a global hub for tourism and business. It is home to the mighty Burj Khalifa, the tallest skyscraper in the world. This 211-story building rises 830 meters in height. With over 148 skyscrapers, the city has one of the tallest and most beautiful skylines. Fortunately, the city has a multicultural society. You can see peaceful coexistence of different nationalities in this great city. Dubai is one of the most popular retail destinations in the world. The city has the largest mall in the world. The Dubai Shopping Festival also attracts more than 30 million visitors every year. The city has hundreds of miles of coastline. It consists of 3 amazing artificial islands, the World, Palm Jumeirah and Palm Jebel Ali. With many star hotels, resorts and residences, the Palm Jumeirah is the largest artificial island in the world. With elaborate firework displays, Dubai is one of the best places to see the New Year celebration. Number 43. Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, India. With the remote location and scenic landscapes, the Ladakh region is one of the surreal-looking places in India. It is a beautiful highland that nestled between the Great Himalayas and Karakoram mountain ranges. The glaciers, lush green valleys, spectacular lakes and rivers of Ladakh will leave you breathless. The magnetic hill in the Les-Srinagar highway is one of the main attractions in Ladakh. Due to the optical illusion, you could see the running of vehicles up against a steep hill even after turned the ignition off. At an elevation of 17,582 feet, the Khordem La Pass in Ladakh is one of the highest motorable roads in the world. Thus, Ladakh is indeed a paradise of bikers. There are many unbelievably beautiful lakes in Ladakh. The Pangong Tso Lake in the southeast of Les City is the most famous lake of Ladakh. The water of this spectacular lake display different shades of blue, green and red in a different period. The Nubra Valley in Ladakh is among the most beautiful valleys in the world. It is also known as Moon Land, because in winter this beautiful valley resembles the landscape of Moon. This valley is famous for its steep hills, dunes, monasteries, and scenic villages. Number 42. Kerala, India. With the pristine beaches, great backwaters, majestic mountains, rich wildlife, and amazing festivals, Kerala is truly a paradise on earth. The spectacular backwaters are the main characteristic that makes Kerala so unique among the Indian states. It is a vast network of lagoons, canals, lakes, and rivers. The backwater cruise in Kettavalams is one of the most popular tourist activity in Kerala. Ashtamudi Lake and Alipi are the most beautiful parts of Kerala backwaters. The highlands in the western Ghats range of Kerala is a paradise for both adventure seekers and nature lovers. Wayanad, Munnar, Idukki, Palakkad, and Dupeti are some of the most scenic hill stations in Kerala. The high ranges of Kerala are also home to some of the unique species of flora and fauna. Kerala is a land of gorgeous waterfalls. The Atharpalli Falls in Thrissur district is the largest and most famous waterfalls in Kerala. Because of the beauty, this stunning waterfalls is renowned as the Niagara of India. Vizakal, Soakipara, Palaruvi, and Dasharajiri are other beautiful waterfalls in Kerala. Kerala has 366 miles long coastline with some beautiful, well-known beaches. With long stretches of sands, swaying palm trees and multicolored seashells, Kerala beaches are definitely among the top beaches of India. Kovalam, Varkala, Marani, Bikal, and Shirai are the most beautiful beaches in Kerala. Number 41. Death Valley, California, United States. The dazzling Death Valley located in eastern California is the driest and hottest area in North America. At 86 meters below sea level, the Badwater Basin in the Death Valley is the lowest region in North America. The dirt trails of Death Valley National Park stretches over 750 miles, more than any other national park in the world. A drive along these trails will offer an unbelievable view of surrounding landscapes. The sandstones of Death Valley National Park is over 170 million years old. Throughout the Death Valley, you can see a dramatic change in the landscape. Thus, it is indeed a geological wonder on Earth. The limestone formations of this park are just stunning. The 700 feet high Striped Butte is the most popular limestone formation in the Death Valley. It is one of the best spots in the United States for stargazing. Number 40. The Wave, Arizona-Utah border. It is an impressive sandstone rock formation near Arizona-Utah border. The wave is renowned worldwide for its intersecting shapes and brilliant brand of color. With the unique wave-like shape and striking spectrum of color, this rock formation is a paradise for both photographers and hikers. Shaped by the forces of nature over millions of years, the wave displays different colors depending on the intensity of light hit by it. Number 39. Victoria Falls, Zambia-Zimbabwe border. The 355-foot-tall, 1-mile-wide Victoria Falls is one of the largest waterfalls in the world. It creates the biggest curtain of falling water with a flow rate of 550,000 cubic meters per minute. The spectacular Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders in the world. The local people call this waterfall Mosi-Otunya, which means the smoke that thunders. The mist created by this Victoria Falls saw only from a distance of 50 kilometers. Due to the high spraying of Victoria Falls, the river Zambezi rainforest receives 247 rainfall. There is a natural pool at the edge of the Victoria Falls called the Devil's Pool. In the dry season, you can safely swim in this pool. The natural rock wall at the edge of the waterfall will defend you from being swept down. You can see the rainbow over Victoria Falls even at night. This phenomenon is known as moonbow. It formed by the reflection of moonlight on the mist created by the waterfall. Number 38. Giethoorn, Netherlands. It is a beautiful canal village in Overijssel province of Netherlands. This village is nicknamed as the Venice of the Netherlands because canals separate the lands of Giethoorn and linked by the bridges. Dubai Arab Emirate National Park surrounds the village. Thus, Giethoorn is also one of the greenest places in the world. Giethoorn is a car-free place. Boating and cycling are the only way to get around the village. There is noise-free electric boat service to explore the Giethoorn. Number 37. Paris, France. The French capital, Paris is truly a great city of art, culture, history, architecture, and fashion. Paris is also called the City of Lights because it is one of the first cities to adopt street lighting. The Eiffel Tower itself is the most famous attraction of Paris. It is one of the most iconic constructions in the world. Built by Gustave Eiffel in 1889. Until 1930, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest building in the world. You can reach the top of this tower using either the lifts or the stairs. Home to many world-renowned museums including the Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, Petit Palais, and Rodin Museum. Among them, the Louvre is the most famous museum in Paris. It has a huge collection of artworks from famous artists. Da Vinci's world-famous work Mona Lisa has been on display at this museum since 1797. You can enjoy the music and theater performances at its best in Paris. Visit the fantastic Palais Garnier Opera in Paris. It presents you great performances of ballets and operas. The Notre Dame Cathedral is a don't-miss attraction in Paris. With the looming ceilings and beautiful sculptures, Notre Dame Cathedral is one of the most beautiful church buildings in the world. This ancient, Catholic cathedral is also a great example of French Gothic architecture. Arc de Triomphe is among the most impressive human-made arches in the world. Its construction was ordered by the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte in 1806, to honor the French army of that time. The name of all French victories and name of 558 generals have inscribed on the top this great monument. Number 36. Petra, Southern Jordan. Petra is an impressive ancient city located between the Dead Sea and the Red Sea in the southern Jordan. It is one of the most important archaeological sites in the world. The Greek word Petra means rock in English, as the name indicates, is ancient, carved on a sandstone mountain. Petra is also known as Rose City because of the red rose color of the mountain. The Petra was built early as 5th century B.C. by the Nabatean. UNESCO recognized this site as a World Heritage Site in 1985. The city is an outstanding example of rock-cut architecture. There are 800 monuments in Petra, including temples, tombs, and altars. The highly decorated royal tombs are the main attraction of this site. Number 35. Yosemite Valley, California, United States. The most beautiful valley in North America, located in the Yosemite National Park of Northern California. Yosemite Valley is 7 miles long and 1 mile wide. The famous A Capitan, Half Dome, Yosemite Falls, Vernal Falls, and Nevada Falls are located within this valley. The 2,425-foot-tall Yosemite Fall is the tallest waterfall in North America. Apart from the spectacular cliffs and waterfalls, Yosemite Valley is also home to abundant wildlife. Walking is the best way to explore the Yosemite Valley. There is also well-maintained bike paths. The tunnel viewpoint on State Route 41 is the best spot to enjoy the stunning view of the Yosemite Valley. Number 34. Stonehenge, England, United Kingdom. Stonehenge is an elaborate prehistoric monument located in the Salisbury city of England. It consists of a ring of standing stones. The impressive Stonehenge monument is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. There is no clear explanation about the creators and purpose behind this amazing stone monument. It is believed to be that Stonehenge was built between 3000 B.C. and 2000 BC. It is said to be the construction of Stonehenge took more than 30 million hours of labor. The Stonehenge aligned with midwinter sunset and midsummer sunset. There are 2 types of stone used of the construction of Stonehenge, sarsen stones and blue stones. The blue stones weigh between 20 and 25 tons, and sarsen stones weigh up to 4 tons. Surprisingly, these huge stones were brought from 240 miles away from places. Still, nobody knows how the ancestors succeed in such an impossible task. Number 33. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming-Idaho-Montana Range, United States. Established back in 1872, the Yellowstone National Park is the first national park in the world. The majority of the park lies within the state of Wyoming. It also extends to the range of Montana and Idaho. Yellowstone National Park covers a vast area of 3,468 square miles, the 80% land of this park forested. Yellowstone National Park has more than 10,000 thermal features and over 300 geysers. The Grand Prismatic Spring of Yellowstone National Park is the largest hot spring in the United States. Every minute this hot spring discharges 2,100 liters of hot water. At the edges, you can see vivid colors of red, orange, yellow and green. This coloration is due to the action by the cyanobacteria. The Steamboat Geyser in the Yellowstone National Park is the tallest geyser in the world, which can erupt water over a height of 300 feet. Home to more than 350 spectacular waterfalls. Farallon, Firehole Falls, Gibbon Falls, and Lewis Falls are some of the most beautiful waterfalls in Yellowstone National Park. The park also has rich wildlife. It protects 322 species of birds, 76 species of mammals, and 16 species of fishes. Number 32. Phi Phi Islands, Thailand. It is a group of 6 stunningly beautiful islands located in the Phuket province of Thailand. These islands are famous for their beautiful sandy beaches and spectacular cliffs. The picturesque Maya Bay is the most popular spot of Phi Phi Islands. It is nothing shorter than a paradise with the breathtaking beach with crystal clear blue waters. 100 meters high cliffs cover the 3 sides of this bay. The Beach, the famous Hollywood movie, filmed in the Maya Bay in 1999. After that, Maya Bay becomes so renowned among international tourists. It is an ideal place for snorkeling and diving. The Koh Phi Phi Don Island has stunning white sand beaches, dramatic cliffs, and top diving spots. The most beautiful part of this island is a 100-meter long string of sand connects Tanam Bay with the Tonsai Inlet. It is indeed a great sight to behold. The bamboo island of Phi Archipelago has a long stretch of white sand and lush, green forest and beautiful coral reef. The bamboo is the central plant of this island, that's why it named so. There are many cliff jumping spots in Phi Islands. Most of the jumping venues provide proper guidance for the visitors, so that anyone can join in this activity fearlessly. The Tansai Tower in Phi Islands is a popular rock climbing spot in the world. The site has around 30 climbing routes. The view from the top is just stunning. Number 31. Namib Desert, Southwestern Africa. More than 50 million years old, Namib Desert, referred to as the oldest desert in the world. The majority of this large desert lies within Namibia. It also covers some regions of Angola and South Africa. The Namib-Naukluft National Park that protects the Namib Desert is one of the largest conservation areas in the world. Surrounded by the gorgeous red dunes, the Sossusvlei is the most scenic area of this national park. The surreal-looking Deadvlei is the most famous part of Sossusvlei. It is a white clay pan from which charcoal black-colored trees stand. Deadvlei, surrounded by the highest dunes in the world, rise to a height between 300–400 meters. The meeting of Namib Desert with the cold waters of Atlantic Ocean will take your breath away. The coastal town of Swakopmund is the best spot to witness this bizarre meeting of a desert with a beach. Namib is the only desert in the world at home to elephants. They are well adapted to live in a harsh, arid region. Number 30. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Plitvice National Park is the most popular tourist attraction in Croatia. It is one of the oldest national parks in Europe. The park includes 16 breathtaking lakes that are interconnected by a series of waterfalls. These lakes were formed by the thousands of years of continuous flowing of water over the limestone. The striking turquoise coloration of Plitvice Lakes is due to the mixing up of minerals with the water. The Plitvice Lakes divided into two different sections. Most of largest lakes of Plitvice are in the upper section, and the small, shallow lakes are in the lower section. The upper part of Plitvice Lake surrounded by lush, green forest. There are well-maintained walking trails that offer a closer view of the artificial lakes of Plitvice. It typically takes 5 to 6 hours for the completion. Plitvice National Park is also home to rich wildlife including brown bear, wolf, eagle owl, deer and 125 species of birds. Number 29. Cappadocia, Central Turkey. A historical region in central Turkey that known for its bizarre geological attraction called fairy chimneys, cone-like rock formations of different sizes that were formed by solidification of volcanic ash. There are impressive underground cities, dwellings, tunnels, storehouses, and remains of human habitats dating back to 4th century. Extinct volcanoes bound the southern and eastern part of this site. The Christian monasteries in this area are one of the most excellent examples of art by the Byzantine Empire. Cappadocia is one of the best destinations for the hot air balloon ride. It is also the best way to enjoy the beauty of this city. Number 28. Angel Falls, Venezuela. At 3,212 feet, the Angel Falls is the highest uninterrupted waterfall in the world. It locates in the Canema National Park in southeastern Venezuela. Angel Falls is about 3,230 meters above the Venezuelan jungle. Thus, it looks like a crown of the sight from faraway places. Angel Falls is one of the least accessible attractions in the world as it situates within a dense, vast forest. But you can reach the foothills of this majestic waterfall with the help of local people or take a helicopter flight to enjoy the view from above the waterfall. Named after Jimmy Angel, a U.S. aviator who accidentally discovered this gorgeous waterfall when his plane got crashed at the top of the site. Angel Falls can be seen best in the rainy season when it's split into two different waterfalls. Visitors can also feel the spraying of this waterfall from a distance of 1 kilometer at that time. In the dry season, the water drop-off from the high cliffs of Angel Falls gets evaporate even before it touches the ground. Number 27. Seychelles. Seychelles is a tropical dream destination located in the east coast of Africa. This famous archipelago in the Indian Ocean includes many pristine islands that offers a unique, thrilling experience for the visitors. The islands of Seychelles have some of the most beautiful white sand beaches in the world with crystal clear blue waters. These beaches are perfect for snorkeling, diving, and sailing. It is home to abundant marine life and huge, completely intact corals. Undoubtedly, Seychelles is a paradise for scuba divers. You can swim among thousands of species of beautiful fishes and turtles. Through the clear waters, you will also get a close view of huge, completely intact corals. Seychelles is known for a high standard of living and low crime rate, so that you can enjoy your vacation fearlessly. The forests and coastal routes of Seychelles offer the best hiking and biking opportunities for its visitors. You can hire yachts in Seychelles. A yacht ride on the beaches of Seychelles can be a mesmerizing experience for you. Number 26. 12 Apostles, Australia. 12 Apostles is a group of limestone stacks that located on the dramatic coastline of Victoria State. It is a famous highlight of Great Ocean Road. These limestone stacks were formed by erosion over 10-20 million years ago. Once of Apostles collapsed back in July 2005. Today only 8 Apostles remain in the site. The stunning Apostles stand as high as 45 meters in the backdrop of majestic cliffs. Under full sun, the Apostles display brilliant sandy yellow, and at sunsets and sunrises, they turn into dark color. You can enjoy a scenic helicopter flight over the 12 Apostles. Number 25. Trolltunga, Hordaland, Norway. Trolltunga is the most terrifyingly beautiful ledge in the world, a small rock that is jutting horizontally from a cliff. It is situated 700 meters above Ringdalsvatnet Lake in Hordaland County of Norway. Trolltunga is genuinely one of the most incredible photogenic destinations in the world. The word Trolltunga means troll's tongue in English. Trolltunga hike is one of the things you should do before you die, because of the breathtaking view it offers, fantastic rock formations, lush green vegetation, steep mountains, and gorgeous Ringdalsvatnet Lake. You can hike to Trolling between mid-June and mid-September. It takes 8 to 10 hours for the completion. From the top, you can enjoy the view of 1,500 meters tall cliffs, scenic valleys of Hardanger region, green hills, and amazing Ringdalsvatnet Lake. Number 24. Iguazu Falls, Argentina-Brazil border. Located in the Argentina-Brazil border, the semicircular-shaped Iguazu Falls is indeed a watery wonder on Earth. Fed by the Iguazu River, this unbelievable waterfall consists of 275 individual falls. The majority of falls lies within the Argentinian side. This majestic waterfall divides the Iguazu into upper and lower sections. Most of the falls at Iguazu are about 210 foot tall. Some of the falls are also as high as 270 feet. Iguazu Falls are taller and broader than Niagara Falls. The well-maintained pathways that built around Iguazu Fall offer a splendid view of this amazing waterfall. You can also take a helicopter flight over the Iguazu Fall to enjoy its beauty from a different perspective. Number 23. Venice, Italy. Venice is one of the most picturesque and romantic cities in the world. It situates on a group of 118 islands. Canals separate the land area of Venice and linked by bridges. Venice is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. Every day the city receives more than 50,000 tourists. Venice has more than 170 canals and 400 bridges. This city is utterly free from motor cars. To get around the city, you can access the traditional boat service called gondola. The gondola ride is a don't-miss activity during your visit to Venice. Gliding through the serene waters of Venetian canals is the most classical way to experience the city. The 3.8 kilometers long, 90 meters wide, Grand Canal is the main section of Venetian waterways. It lines with many important historical buildings of the city. Throughout Venice, you can see many amazing palaces with unique architecture. The Cadoro, Doge's Palace, Corazzanico, and Ca' Foscari are most beautiful palaces of Venice. The Burano village in Venice is one of the most colorful places in the world. You can see multicolored houses on either side of the canals of this village. The Galleria dell'Accademia Museum in the city has a huge collection of 19th century Venetian arts. Number 22. Vatnajökull Ice Caves, Iceland. The network of ice caves under the giant Vatnajökull glacier is truly magic of nature. These surrealistic caves are a paradise for photographers and adventure seekers alike. The ice caves of Vatnajökull are incredibly beautiful and incredibly dangerous. You can only access these caves in winter. In the dry season, ice begins to melt. So it would be so terrible to visit. Even in winter, you shouldn't visit this site without the help of an expert guide. The icebergs and air bubbles trapped in the ices offers transparency and striking, blue color to these caves. Vatnajökull Glacier itself is a mesmerizing attraction. Covering an area of 5,500 square miles, it is the largest glacier in Iceland. Glacier walk, mountaineering, ice climb, and trekking are popular tourist activities in this site. Number 21. Pamukkale Thermal Pools, southwestern Turkey. It is an incredibly beautiful natural site that contains thermal pools and travertines. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Turkey. The word Pamukkale means cotton castle. The mineral forest by which these thermal pools form truly looks like a cotton castle. That's why this site named so. Pamukkale is 1.7 miles long and contains 17 hot springs. It used as a thermal spa since 2nd century BC. The hot mineral-rich waters of Pamukkale can heal several skin conditions. Number 20. Colosseum of Rome, Italy. It is one of the greatest feats of Roman architecture and a famous landmark of the city of Rome. Colosseum was built between AD 70 and AD 80 by Emperor Vespasian to stage a fight between gladiators and wild animals. The 485-foot tall Colosseum is 156 meters wide and covers an area of 24,000 square meters. Originally built as a 4-story building that has 80 entrances, 36 trapdoors and capacity to hold up to 50,000 spectators. There were underground cage and passageways for keeping and transporting wild animals for gladiatorial fights. There was a separate seating arrangement for low-class people, high-class people, and a royal family. Colosseum abandoned in the 5th century with the end of the Roman Empire. It was also heavily damaged by the earthquakes of AD 847 and AD 1231. Number 19. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Covering a vast area of 500 acres, the Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world. It is also the icon and most famous tourist attraction of Cambodia. Built in the early 12th century by Khmer King Suraya Varman II, dedicated to Lord Vishnu. It is said to be Angkor Wat is not only a temple but also a mausoleum. Because unlike other Hindu temples, it faces west, the direction associated with death according to the Hindu beliefs. This temple complex comprises hundreds of stone temples. The enormous stone temple symbolizes mythic Mount Meru, the house of God. The mountain-like shaped temple has 5 towers to represent 5 peaks of Mount Meru. A 200 meters wide moat surrounds Angkor Wat. There are more than 3,000 heavenly nymphs carved into the wall of this temple complex. Galleries surround the center complex of Angkor Wat. One of these galleries, called Thousand Buddha, is home to hundreds of images of Lord Buddha. Number 18. Barbados. With pristine beaches, pleasant weather, fantastic nightlife, and friendly local people, Barbados is indeed a tropical paradise in the Caribbean. The island has 60 spectacular beaches with golden sands and clear blue waters. These beaches are perfect for relaxation and to watch stunning sunsets. Also, you can enjoy various activities including snorkeling, swimming, diving, catamaran cruises, windsurfing, and paddle boarding. No other islands in the Caribbean have as beautiful coral as Barbados. Scuba diving or snorkeling would bring you the unbelievable view of large coral heads and beryl sponges. Barbados is also home to abundant marine life. You can visit Barbados anytime you like, as the island has pleasant weather year-round. Barbados is famous for its unique geological features. The Harrison's Cave is a must-visit one. It is a network of caves with beautiful waterfalls, pools, stalagmites, and stalactites. Here are also underwater lakes in the island, formed by the continuous action of waves over limestone rocks. With unusual varieties of bars, clubs, and restaurants, you can enjoy a great nightlife in Barbados. You can also find resorts that overlooking the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean in Barbados Island. Number 17. Marble Caves, Patagonia, Argentina-Chile border. It is an unreal geological formation located on General Carrera Lake in Argentina-Chile border. It includes a group of caverns and tunnels on huge marble blocks. This stunning marble caves formed by a continuous action of waves on monoliths of marbles. This site is one of the most important marble deposition in the world. The view of Lake General Carrera with turquoise waters against the beautiful marble caverns is a great sight that you need to see to believe. The appearance of marble caves changes by fall and rise of water level in the lake in different seasons. Number 16. Moraine Lake, Alberta, Canada. Moraine Lake is probably the most scenic lake in the world. This breathtaking lake, located in the Valley of 10 Peaks in the Banff National Park. The brilliant blue to turquoise waters is the main characteristic of Moraine Lake. This attractive color is due to the mixing up of minerals with the water. In the backdrop of Moraine Lake, you can see a series of 10 stunning mountain peaks. This site has more than 100 fantastic hiking trails that offer many scenic attractions. There are lodges in the bank of Moraine Lake. Staying in such a scenic landscape can be an unforgettable experience for you. Canoeing is the most popular activity in the Moraine Lake. You can also take a scenic helicopter flight over Moraine Lake. Number 15. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Spanning 486 square miles, Salar de Uyuni in southwest Bolivia is the largest salt flat in the world. This unique landscape contains about 10 billion tons of salt. It looks stunning in both wet and dry seasons. In the dry season, you can see a vast expanse of a hexagonal sheet of dry salt. The shape is due to the crystalline nature of the salt. In the wet season, when the entire area covered with clear water, the Salar de Uyuni become the most extensive natural mirror in the world. You can clearly see the reflection of the sky at that time. Salar de Uyuni is exceptionally flat and easy to spot. For these reasons, NASA uses this unique landscape to positioning their satellites. It is a photographer's paradise. But the exceptional flatness of Salar de Uyuni can cause the photographs to look distorted. A 44 tour across the salt flats is the best way to experience the Salar de Uyuni. It offers a surreal experience for you. Number 14. Rainbow Mountains, Dangxia Landform Geological Park, China. The Rainbow Mountains of Dangxialanfirm Geological Park is an amazing geological wonder that you need to see to believe. The high mountains in this landscape have unusual, rainbow-like color. This breathtaking coloration is due to the millions of years of deposition of sandstone and other minerals. June to September is the best period to visit the Rainbow Mountains. The colors become more clear and bright at that time. The view of this landscape just after the rain is also a great sight to see. At sunsets and sunrises, you could see the changing of color pattern in these mountains. The well-maintained viewing platform lets you get a closer view of these amazing mountains. There are also car services to get around the national park. Number 13. Niagara Falls, US, Canada. Border. Located between the international border of the United States and Canada, the Niagara Falls is one of the fantastic places to visit in your lifetime. Niagara combines three waterfalls: American Fall, Bridal Veil Falls and Horseshoe Falls. The Bridal Veil Falls and American Falls lie in the U.S. side, and the most of Horseshoe Falls lies within the Canadian range. The highest vertical fall at Niagara is 165 feet. Niagara produces a water flow rate of 85,000 feet s. It is the highest water flow rate than any other waterfall in the world. The waters of Niagara have a striking green color. It is due to the mixing up of rock flavors with the water. In winter, ice blocks will form at the top and bottom of Niagara Falls. The natural whirlpool at the Niagara Falls has a maximum depth of 125 feet. The Aero car service will offer a fantastic view of Niagara whirlpool for the visitors. The boat ride is a don't-miss activity at Niagara Falls. Apart from a fun ride, you can also enjoy a stunning view of Niagara Falls from a different perspective. At every evenings, the Niagara Falls lit in different colors by Niagara Falls Illumination Board. Number 12. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is a charming, crescent-shaped, beautiful island of Greece. Located in the southern Andean Sea, it is one of the scenic, tourist destinations of Greece. The picturesque villages are the main attraction of Santorini. The high cliffs of Santorini lined with beautiful, whitewashed houses. It gives a homogeneity and unique look to the communities. The beaches in Santorini are so unique and charming. Due to the different geographical features, the shorelines of Santorini beaches appears in various colors including black, red and white. The waters of these beaches are so bright and have striking turquoise color. The gorgeous sunsets are one of the main reasons why people flock to Santorini. The small town of Oia is the best sunset viewing point in Santorini. With fantastic beaches, sunsets and colorful villages, Santorini is also one of the most beautiful places to photograph. To explore the island, you can rent a scooter at an affordable rate. Santorini is also home to some of the best wineries in the world. Number 11. Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the most significant ancient monuments in the world and the most famous attraction in Egypt. The Great Pyramid is the oldest and largest of three well-known pyramids in the Giza necropolis of Egypt. It constructed between 2589 B.C. and 2504 B.C. as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. About 2.5 million blocks of stones used for the construction of the Great Monument. These stones weigh between 1.5 and 15 tons. This amazing pyramid rises to a height of 146.5 meters. It was the tallest pyramid in the world for more than 3,800 years. There are 3 burial chambers inside Great Pyramid of Giza. The lowest room carved into the bedrock. The next one is Queen's Chamber, and the third one is King's Chamber. The interior temperature of the Great Pyramid of Giza is also constant. The mortar used for the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza is stronger than stone and difficult to reproduce. Its mixing is still unknown to the modern world. The Great Pyramid of Giza also can be seen from space. Number 10. Great Blue Hole, Belize. The Great Blue Hole is a natural underwater sinkhole located 70 kilometers away from the mainland of Belize. It is the most popular dive destination in the country. The Great Blue Hole is almost circular. It is 300 meters wide and 125 meters deep. This unusual sinkhole is known for its deep blue color that caused by the presence of white carbonate sand and transparency of water. Formed in the Ice Age by the opening of a dry cave and melting of huge ice blocks. It is a world-class destination for scuba diving. The walls of the Great Blue Hole is millions of years old. It is also home to some of the amazing marine species including nurse shark, reef shark, and giant groupers. Number 9. Great Wall of China. The Great Wall is the most popular landmark of China and one of the greatest architectural wonders of the ancient world. It is not a continuous wall. The Great Wall combines circular walls, parallel walls, and side walls. Different dynasties of China built the Great Wall. Emperor Qin Shi Huang made the first part of this wall between 220 B.C. and 206 BC. Since then, different dynasties added new sections to the original wall. With a total length of 5,500.3 miles, the Great Wall is the longest structures man have ever built on the face of the earth. The height of the Great Wall ranges from 16-33 feet and also has a width between 13-15 feet. Without aid, the Great Wall of China is difficult to observe from space. Many parts of the Great Wall eroded. Only a few sections of the original wall remain today. The Badaling in Beijing City is the most visited section of the Great Wall of China. This section of wall built by Ming Dynasty and also has undergone restoration. Number 8. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu is the ruins of the royal estate built by the Incas located high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. It contains temples, palaces, residences, storage rooms, and stone structures. This site covers a vast land of 5.09 square miles. Machu Picchu was built in 15th century by Inca Emperor Pachacuti. But after the Spanish invasion, the site was abandoned in the 16th century. American historian Hiram Bingham discovered Machu Picchu in 1911. Machu Picchu is situated at an altitude of 1972 feet above sea level. Majestic mountain peaks also surround the site. The structures found in Machu Picchu carved out of granite rocks. Some of the stones used for the construction of Machu Picchu weighs more than 50 tons. To your surprise, no mortar was used for the constructions of buildings in Machu Picchu. They cut the solid stone blocks so precisely to fit together tightly. In addition to this, the well-crafted stone structures and a sophisticated irrigation system also shows the outstanding engineering skills of Incas. You can reach the Machu Picchu by hiking the amazing Inca Trail. It takes 3-5 days for the completion. Number 7. Taj Mahal, Agra, India. The most famous tourist attraction of India and one of 7 wonders of the world. Taj Mahal is the symbol of pure love. This amazing mausoleum was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as the final resting place for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. The Taj Mahal constructed between years 1632 and 1653. It is the most excellent example of Mughal architecture. The name Taj Mahal means crown of palaces. This beautiful marble mausoleum has a huge central dome and many smaller domes. There are also 4 decorative pillars or minarets on the 4 corners of the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal has a height of 240 feet, and all 4 sides of this monument are perfectly identical. It appears in different colors and different times of the day, pinkish at morning, milky white at evening and golden at night. Taj Mahal situates in a vast land of 17 hectares. The site also includes a number of other buildings, a beautiful 300 square meter garden, and a reflecting pool. Number 6. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Bora Bora is the most beautiful island in French Polynesia. With aquacentric luxury resorts, beautiful lagoons, friendly locals and fantastic nightlife, Bora Bora is indeed a must-visit places in the world. Bora Bora entitled as the most beautiful lagoon destination in the world. This island paradise surrounded by a breathtaking turquoise lagoon and sand-edged islets. Luckily, the Bora Bora island is free from dangerous snakes and insects. Beautiful bungalows built over the bright, electric blue waters are one of the main attractions of Bora Bora. The private balconies of these bungalows offer a stunning view of the lagoon and sunsets. Bora Bora is a world-class snorkeling and diving destination. You can swim among more than 100 unusual marine species and can see huge, beautiful coral reefs up close. Besides, you can also enjoy the romantic sunset cruise, jet skiing, parasailing, kiteboarding and windsurfing. There are only a few public access beaches in Bora Bora. But the Matera beach of Bora Bora indeed among the most beautiful beaches in the world. The white sands, calm and clear blue waters and amazing resorts will make you fall in love with this beach. Number 5. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, United States. Antelope Canyon in the Navajo Territory of Arizona is the most beautiful slot canyon in the world. This geological wonder is famous for its curved sandstone walls, narrow passages, and striking colors. Antelope Canyon is the most photographed slot canyon in the world. Antelope Canyon has two sections, Upper Antelope Canyon and Lower Antelope Canyon. The Upper Antelope Canyon is the most commonly visited part of this site because it is easily accessible. In summer, you can enjoy the fantastic view of sunbeams coming through the opening above the slot canyon. Lower Antelope Canyon has stairs along the rock walls to access the site. Unlike Upper Antelope Canyon, the paths of Lower Antelope Canyon are narrower. Still, the incredible rock formations make this site worth visiting. Antelope Canyon is prone to flooding in monsoon. So, tourists are not allowed to enter the site that time. Number 4. Antarctica. Unspoiled by the urbanization, Antarctica is one of few places on Earth where you can enjoy the beauty of nature at its best. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth with an average temperature of -49 degrees Celsius. Most areas of Antarctica covered with thick sheet of ice. In some parts the thickness measures over 1 mile. Antarctica is home to some of the unusual species of animals and birds. They are well adapted to live in the harsh conditions of Antarctica. Penguins are the most popular animal of Antarctica. There are 8 species of penguins live in Antarctica. Upon them, the Adelie and the emperor penguins are found nowhere else in the world. Apart from penguins, the crab-eater seals, elephant seal, dusky dolphin, killer whale, wandering albatross, and Antarctic shags are also found in Antarctica. Antarctica is one of the best whale-watching destinations in the world. Humpback, blue, mink, sperm, fin, sei and killer whales are the commonly found species of whales in Antarctica. Most of the glacial ice of Earth found in Antarctica, and it is also home to many amazing glaciers. About 77,000 square kilometers area of Antarctica covered by glaciers. There is almost no activity to match with the kayak excursion in Antarctica. December to March is the best time for kayaking in Antarctica. You can paddle amongst the huge icebergs in the coasts of Antarctica. Number 3. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Australia's most beautiful tourist attraction and one of the natural wonders on Earth. Comprising more than 3,000 individual reef systems and stretches over 1,430 miles, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef in the world. The Great Barrier Reef is the most prominent living structure on Earth that can even see from space. This tropical wonder is home to wide varieties of marine creatures including 1,625 types of fishes, 3,000 types of mollusks, 133 species of sharks, 30 species of whales and 600 types of corals. Great Barrier Reef has an unbelievable perfect heart-shaped beach. Take scuba diving or snorkeling to experience the magical underwater world of the Great Barrier Reef. The up-close view of stunning coral reefs will leave you breathless. There are also glass-bottom boats, semi-submersible and sailboats to see the diverse marine life and fantastic coral reefs. Undoubtedly, Great Barrier Reef is the most scenic drop zone in the world. Take skydive here to enjoy the most stunning view of the largest coral reef system in the world. There is also seaplane service that offers a magical view of Great Barrier Reef from a different perspective. Number 2. Grand Canyon, Arizona, United States. Perhaps no other place in the United States is as beautiful as Grand Canyon. This breathtaking steep-sided canyon locates in the Arizona state. The 227 miles long, 18 miles wide Grand Canyon is the largest canyon in the United States. It is also one of the 7 natural wonders in the world. Grand Canyon features stunning cliffs, multicolored rock layers, and copper-colored Colorado River. It estimates that the metamorphic rocks found at the bottom of Grand Canyon are over 2 billion years old. They can reveal much about the Earth's history. The age of limestone rocks found at the northern rim of Grand Canyon is more than 230 million years. 5 Indian tribes have been living around Grand Canyon for thousands of years. Grand Canyon is also a perfect destination for sightseeing, hiking, photographing and rafting. The Havasupai Falls located within Grand Canyon is one of the most amazing waterfalls in the world. Surrounded by the multicolored cliffs, the Havasupai Falls is famous for its beautiful vivid blue waters and amazing pools. The Grand Canyon Skywalk, a cantilever bridge situated 720 feet above canyon floor, offers a stunning view of the cliffs and rock formations in the site. The sunsets and sunrises at Grand Canyon appear in vivid colors. It is a don't-miss sight during your visit to Grand Canyon. With the permission from Backcountry Information Center, you can enjoy overnight hiking in Grand Canyon. Number 1. Maldives. With unbelievable white sand beaches, magical underwater world and fabulous resorts, the Maldives is indeed a paradise on Earth. The Maldives comprises 1190 coral islands. Only 202 of them are inhabited. This amazing island archipelago has lovely white sand beaches with clearest turquoise waters. You can enjoy the variety of activities on these beaches, including parasailing, snorkeling, swimming, and diving. The glittering beach on Vanuatu Island is a surreal attraction that you need to see to believe during your visit to the Maldives. It is a natural phenomenon, and the mesmerizing shining water is a result of bioluminescence generated by planktons. With an abundance of marine life and more than 70 different species of colorful corals, the Maldives is a perfect destination for snorkeling and diving. Through the crystal clear waters of Maldives, you could view the incredible underwater world of the island. 87 islands of the Maldives exclusively dedicated for resorts. These islands provides all types of retreats for visitors. You can easily find an affordable resort here. These resorts offer a variety of dining options, stunning view to the beaches, swimming pools, fitness centers, tennis and volleyball courts, and dive centers. There are also underwater restaurants in the Maldives. Ride in traditional Maldivian boat called drohne is the most joyful way to explore the island. An evening ride would offer stunning sunset views. The Dive Warren Villa is a favorite dive spot located in the Ari Atoll of Maldives. Here you will watch different species of sharks, including white-tip reef sharks, gray reef sharks, leopard sharks, nurse sharks, and whale sharks. Take a seaplane flight over the Maldives to enjoy the stunning view, natural atoll formations, vast blue ocean, and lagoons of the archipelago. With underwater nightclubs, bars and beach parties, Maldives is also a perfect destination for vibrant nightlife.